speed, coming off a 5 for 17 shooting outing at Dallas. Rice over Ori for 2.
Excellent play, Glen Rice.
Most of the night ahead. 8:24 left in the first quarter. Rice over Maxwell. Book it.
Oh, Glen Rice. Glen is using his screeners very well tonight.
Good start.
Again.
Rice free and has 2 more. 6 points here in the early moments for Glen Rice. Smith playing the off guard with Coles at the point. Finds Rice for the dunk.
That's a great pass.
8 points here in the first quarter for Glen Rice, who has hit 4 out of 7. A quarter where the Heat have shot very, very well. 63% thus far. And 2 more for Glen Rice, who is just ripping the cords here at the Summit. A dozen points for Rice. Kenny Smith weaving through the traffic, only to turn it over. Rice, nice bounce for Cole.
Excellent pass, Glen Rice. And the Heat are trapping, Eric.
Houston leads by 9. Houston turns it over. Rice from Smith.
Oh, great
slam. 16 points now for Glen Rice, and all of a sudden the Heat marching back, trail by 7. Again the press, another steal. Rice for Coles. 2 more. And this full court press has rattled the Rockets.
Swung the ball, got it back, and then finished it.
Glen Rice has been the go-to man for the Heat. He rolled that one in. That was beautiful. Glen Rice with the running scooper. And the foul on Robert Ori is his 4th.
Look at this play by Glen Rice. Power drive, 2-foot stop, and then shovel that ball high over the outstretched hand of Olajuwon directly into the net.
Double whammy because Ori has to go to the bench now with 4 fouls. That brings on Mario Elie. Jack, talk about the evolution of G-Money. Glen Rice's offensive game, not any longer just a perimeter shooter.
Glen Rice is playing the best that I've ever seen him play, Eric. Now, granted, I've only watched Glen closely for 2 years, but his game right now is at its acme. Good recovery by Minor. Forces the Rockets back into half-court offense.
Ellie's pass deflected by Rice. The Heat create another Houston turnover. Sally against Thornton. Cycli grabs the rebound. Nice pass out for the Rice 3. Bullseye. Glen Rice with his first 3 tonight. Number 19 on the year. Rockets by a deuce. Sally with another fine look in, and Glen Rice books it. 25 now, 18 Rocket turnovers, and the Heat right here, down 2 with 6:35 in the third. Rice got it again, and a foul. The basket counts. It has been a marvelous night for the 5th-year man from Michigan, Glen Rice.
Glen Rice on a drive to his right, but watch the finish with his left.
26 already.
He should go right after Rice now against Ori.
Rice free off the double screen for 3. Hook it. Glen Rice knocking down his second 3 tonight. Rice with 31 points. Rice wide open for 3.
Big hoop.
Glen Rice, that's his 3rd tray of the game.
Back to live action.
The Heat trailed by 9 just a minute or so ago. Couple of threes have evened things up. Here's another 3. Got it!
Glen Rice coming off a double screen at the perimeter, knocking down another 3.
The entire Heat bench on their feet.
Free throw line if they're not going to get a clean shot at the hoop.
2 to tie, 3 to take the lead.
It's a good one.
Rice ties the game, and Rice has a season-high 39 points.
Shooters on the floor.
Cassell, Maxwell, Elie, and the inbounds man, Bullard. So the Rockets setting up for a 3 to win. 100-98 Miami. You see the lower right corner. That's your time left in the ballgame. Elie to the goal. He missed. Long has the rebound. 5 seconds left. Rice is fouled, and the Heat are in position to knock off the Rockets here in Houston. Incredible. Where he has been one of the NBA's premier performers this year. If he makes 2, Miami flies out of here with a win. Oh my goodness, what a bounce.
And more minutes than anyone else in the NBA. He plays about 43 a game.
And Glen Rice is a fine 3-point shooter. 8th in the league at 42%.
Isn't it interesting how Tony Smith, of course, with Milwaukee roots at Marquette, fine guy. There's another post up. Rice in inside a jump shooter.
One team foul apiece. Oaks kicks it out. Here's another three. And it's down. Rice has two outside the arc tonight. He's coming off a 34-point game. And, John, he had 5 straight 30-point games, the first Hornet to ever accomplish that earlier this season. Just under the 6.5-minute mark in the first quarter. Rice picked up by Robinson. This is a tough matchup for Glen tonight. A three. It's the third three for Glen Rice. The square up. And the hook won't go. Too strong. Lottie is there. He looks long. Nobody on the bust out. Curry. They work it pretty well, don't they? Back to Rice. An ill-timed fast break.
I think you may see more in this game because Charlotte has really grooved a lot more than when the Bucks were here last. In Charlotte, anyway. And Muggsy can really push him when he's feeling right and sharp. He's going to take a rest right now. The foul will put Rice on the line. And for Glen Robinson, who is doing a great job this year working on his defense, there have been a couple lapses in that Rice, you think, will take a shot when he will, and even on that fast break that he just scored on, you can't lose him. When you defend Rice, you have to know where he is at all times, and you've got to be there.
Rice in the top 10 in points, 3 percentage, free throw percentage, and minutes played. He leads the league in minutes played.
But not many in the 40 to 45 range.
Rice on the spin move off the glass. 3:22 in this first half. Robinson for three. No, you're not going to win shooting out there unless you hit them all. Curry back for Rice. Fouled by Ray Allen. Charlotte tuning up for a national telecast from Madison Square Garden on Sunday afternoon. This is Rice for three, his fourth tonight.
Usually if you get a couple of opportunities like this, you will score it. Curry had inside position. Got all the way through it and came off one of the Charlotte players, but I realize there's rules that dictate it.
Oh! Glen Rice, fouled by Allen, who continues to mix it up deep under the basket tonight. Rice will be on the line.
A variety to his game. Once he beats Glen Robinson, the defense has to come over and help. As you can see on the pass, Glen got caught.
Now they have to keep it going. They trail by 7. That's a lot better than the 22 a while ago. And there again, the open man for three, Glen Rice. He has 5 3-point makes tonight.
To life.
5:45 left. Robinson runs into traffic. Mason takes it away, and Lang tries to swat it from him from behind. Robinson overplays. That leaves Rice open for three. He has 6 3-point baskets. In 2 minutes and 2 seconds by Charlotte after the Bucks had closed to within 4. Robinson on the catch and shoot. Good work by Newman to keep it alive. And Rice is all alone.
Tony Smith, he's the guy that tapped it out. Alert play.
38 points for Glen Rice. Picks up his 5th foul. Ray Allen hits the bottom of the iron. And then the deck. You can't believe it. No call for him. Smith for Rice. Is that a 2? It's a 2. Reichelt was kind of in between on whether that was a 3 or a 2. It's a 2.
Well, you really do have a very difficult situation when you try to defend him, even if you're up on him. And this is an example. Although Johnny had to come from too far back, that's the problem.
Rice 2 points from his season high. He has 40. And that's a backbreaker. In all likelihood, 99-85.